ladies, welcome to another wonderful episode of ThrowBack Thursday on OCO TV. My name is JIA, and today on this show, we are throwing back to the 90s. Yes, we're going to throw back to some of the movies that we saw that captured our tiny little hearts back in the day. So, stay glued to your devices. Let's roll. Welcome back, guys. Let's quickly dive into what I have on my list. The first on my list is George of the Jungle. What I loved most about this movie was the intro. It went like this: George of the Jungle, friend to you and me. I don't think that intro can ever leave my head. It is stuck in my head forever. The movie was released in the year 1997, and it was about a child, who was a sole survivor of a plane crash. His parents died, everyone died, and then he was raised by apes in the jungle. He was practically an animal until a beautiful adventurer came into the jungle and they fell madly in love. But it was very hard for George to adapt to the normal human lifestyle because he was practically an animal. And like every other mother, the lady's mother refused that relationship. But love always has a way to scale through. They scale through and they live together in the jungle with the ape and the other animals happily ever after. But what I did not understand about that movie was how George kept on bumping into trees. He stayed for the jungle all his life. So why did he keep on bumping into trees? I just don't get it. But I think that was what made the movie even interesting.
Watch out for that tree!
The next on my list is Home Alone. Home Alone was released in the year 1990, and it was so mischievous that it made some kids actually start reenacting the movie in their homes. It was about a boy who prayed to God that he didn't want to have a family, and God answered his prayers. A few days before Christmas, his family unintentionally left him and traveled.
Where are you going? We're gonna miss the plane!
When the McAllister family left on their Christmas vacation,
did we miss the flight? No, you just made it.
Yeah!
They forgot one small thing.
Have yourself
a terrible feeling. Did you lock up?
Let yourself be light.
Do we set the timers on the lights?
Mm-hmm. What else could we be forgetting?
Our troubles will be ours.
Kevin!
The guy tasted freedom at a young age. He was happy and everything. But then some thieves came to the house. And the highlight of the movie was when he set traps for the thieves. They all fell to his traps. He destroyed them, practically destroyed them.
This is it.
I don't care if I... Where are you, you little creep? I'm gonna kill that kid!
Hey, guys.
Yesterday, he was just a kid. But tonight, he's a home security system.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Yes!
He tackled everything, and then after the whole process, the parents came back. They were all happy. I think that movie made some of the kids very, very mischievous. It made so many kids mischievous. I can even say my brother was completely mischievous. He was reenacting Home Alone in my house. It was awesome.
Home Alone.
The next on my list is Living in Bondage. That movie gave me chills. I don't know if I'm going to get chills when I see the movie again, but that movie gave me chills. It was the legit horror movie in Nigeria. Living in Bondage was released in the year 1992, and it was amazing. The movie was about a guy named Andy who was tired of being broke. He was so poor. He got tired of being broke and poor, and then he decided to join an occult group that his friends introduced him to. But then they asked him to bring his wife as sacrifice. Imagine.
Echi, ega bonya ya karicha nwunye gị ya maka janki ikpeazụ.
That movie made every rich man a potential ritualist. It made almost everybody get scared of rich men. Up until now, I think people still have the mentality. I mean, 28 years after that movie, they had to release a sequel named Living in Bondage, Breaking Free. That's to show how amazing that movie was. I mean, kudos to the directors, the producers, the writers of Living in Bondage. You guys made our childhood completely worth it by scaring us. And next on my list is the most amazing animation of all time. The best animation I've ever seen in my life, the most emotional, most educative animation I've seen in my life, and it's The Lion King. The Lion King gave so much wisdom. I mean, seeing it now, I saw it a couple of months ago, and I realized that there's so many things that, I didn't pay attention to back then when I saw it as a kid.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
For Mufasa's death tears me up till now. It makes me cry.
Father?
Simba, you have forgotten me.
No. How could I?
You have forgotten who you are, and so forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become.
Yes, it makes me cry. From Mufasa's death up until when Simba left to his return to where he got married to his childhood friend, the movie was completely worth it. It was also a satire about racism. I'm sure you guys didn't know about that, but I hope you do now. It was also a movie that had so many life lessons. The particular scene I always remember, and I think the scene was going around a couple of months ago, was one where the baboon was giving Simba a couple of advice about learning from your mistakes. That movie had so many life lessons in it. I think we should all see that movie again. I think we are wiser now and we would understand the movie even better.
I know what I have to do, but going back means I'll have to face my past. I've been running from it for so long. Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Ah, you see? So what are you going to do?
First, I'm gonna take your stick.
No, not a stick. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going back.
Good. Go on, get out of
Finally, the last but definitely not the least on my list is the most romantic film of all time. It's no other but the Titanic. The Titanic was released in the year 1997, and it was about a guy named Jack. He won a lottery and decided to give himself a treat. And he boarded a ship, the most exotic ship during the day then. It was called Titanic.
We're going to America.
Oh, forget it, Boyle. You'll never get next to the likes of her.
On the ship, he met a very beautiful girl named Rose, rich of course, and he was just a poor boy. They fell in love. I mean, the attraction was magic. It was magic.
Oh, let go! No, you won't.
You will not to see that boy again.
I'm the king of the world!
But that love story ended in hot, painful tears. It ended in painful tears because the ship capsized and Jack died. He froze to death in the water. He literally gave his life for his love, Rose. But I mean, how many people can do it right now? Nobody can give his or her life up for anybody that he claims that he loves. He even answered the question that people are asking, can you die for the one you love? Jack died for the one he loved. He died.
Jack. Jack. There's a boat. Jack. 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 There's a boat, Jack. Jack.
A couple of years ago, some comments were flying around about the movie that Jack would have found a way to survive the whole thing because the plank that Rose laid upon in the water, I think it was strong enough to carry the both of them, but it didn't happen. But if Jack had survived, I don't think we would have had such an amazing love story from both of them. May he so rest in peace. That's the end of the show today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this show. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment about what you feel about this video and what you experienced as a child. I mean, the most interesting movies you saw when you were a kid. But most importantly, do not forget to stay happy and stay safe.